everyone, Ellie here, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been, God, I'm so sorry. A lot of crap has gone down in my life within the past week. Like, Tuesday happened, I got home from work, I was exhausted because I substituted for pre-K class, and that class just absolutely just drained me. And then I got home, my old boss called me asking if we could talk, so I was like, great, what is this about? Kind of nervous about that. And then news, like huge news dropped that is filled with drama. Holy cow, just a lot of stress has happened, so I have not been online. With that being said, I'm not really sure what I want this video to be. There was a video I did want to bounce off of a few weeks ago that came out by Amelia Dreambell. Amelia talks about her boyfriend getting bullied because he's a boy playing SSO, and he doesn't even play SSO a ton. He only helps her out with like her role plays and does a few things on his own. And the fact that he got bullied for being a boy playing a game. Yeah, this SSO wants to cater this game to girls. Let's just start training and I'll just rant because I think that's what the video is going to be about. I'm already on a roll. SSO technically caters this to girls. I mean, they promote it for girl power and all that jazz. I mean, do y'all remember the ad that the ad campaign they tried to do that did not go soaring? It flopped real hard. But yeah, they do cater this to girls, but without I can't words. And I obviously can't ride either. Throughout the recent few months / year almost / years, a lot of people in this game have been advocating for male body types and male genders being brought into the game because what Amelia brought up, which I really loved. I loved that entire video. If you haven't seen it, please go watch that video and just hear her out because Amelia did a wonderful job explaining why games don't have a gender. And I've never thought of it that way, honestly. Like, there was a time where I was like, oh yeah, horses are for girls, because I never saw boys riding horses. I grew up in a pretty much all-female barn. I really never saw boys come out. So I kind of grew up with the mentality of like, oh, like, I guess horses are for girls. And you know, as I've gotten older and I've broadened my thinking and my understanding of life in general, I am completely a-okay with boys. In fact, I encourage it. When I was dating my ex-boyfriend, I brought him out to one of the shows that I was helping out with at the barn I was working at, and he had a huge smile on his face. I could tell he really liked it, and he had some cowboy in him, so he really did enjoy it. Now I'm totally fine, you know, like, yeah, whoever wants to ride horses can ride horses. It does not have a gender. You're completely correct. But the fact that people in this community are bullying men or non-binaries or however you identify that isn't female, the fact that they're bullying them for playing a game that they enjoy, they probably find peace playing, which is why I still play it. I do it for the nostalgia and the fact that I love making YouTube videos on it, and I love my other YouTube friends that I've made off of just posting my own videos. Like, it's just wild to me that there are just some probably little 12-year-old kids who have no understanding, but I know there are also some adults. They're just bullying people who are not female playing this game. There's a big issue with that. Relax, first of all, right? Like, chill. SSO wants to cater to women. They want to cater to little girls because it's girl power. The originality of it is what I heard. I think Amelia said, but please go watch Amelia's video. Don't quote me on anything. I might get something wrong because it's been 2 weeks since I watched it. And I also haven't been online, so if I don't get everything correctly, please don't come after me. I apologize. Or I've just heard in general. Let's say that. I've just heard in general. I lost my train of thought! Frick! I'm talking so fast. Because I'm like full of energy-ish. Oh, the originality on why SSO is catered to girls only. That's what I was going off of. I apologize. Here we go. Is because when SSO first began, a lot of games for girls were not prevalent. Like, they weren't abundant, if you will. Not popular, not around a lot. They were far and few and barely in between. Like, I don't know if I'm making any sense. So that's why SSO was like, girl power, yeah! And so that's why they only cater to girls, they only want girls. And then they go, and the thing that freaking frustrates me, right, is the fact that you go on their Instagram, people ask about it, right? Because it's 2020 freaking 3. And people are fed up with gender inequality and not racism, what? I mean, that too, but sexism and just bashing of genders, right? And sexual identity. We're fed up with it, especially this new generation. You know, all the boomers want to keep their old ways, and this new generation's swooping in like, nah. We're trying to make the world a better place. Relax, right? And so SSO, the way they respond to these comments of like, why don't we add body types? You know, like, why don't we add male gender and non-binary and blah blah blah? And SSO's over here like, teehee, no. And then the community's like, okay, but like 2023, like, come on, like, it's horseback riding is not just for girls. Like, you can alter your game. It's not going to be that crazy of a change. You say you're inclusive, but then don't include other human beings. And then SSO's all like, tee like, no. And then people get mad and upset. And then the community, like these people who are not open-minded to the fact that change is okay and should be inclusive to anybody and all people who wants to play this game. They're all like, no, it's only catered to girls. Don't you know that? SSO is the best. Okay, they know exactly what they're doing. They only want to cater to girls, and that's only what they're gonna do all the time ever. And then people who have actual brain cells are like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, no, because we need to be inclusive to everybody. It's not going to kill the game if we add male body types and different genders and different sexualities, like we can add non-binaries and males and whoever else wants to create their character in a way that isn't female. And then the SSO White Knight kiss-ups are like, no, you can't do that. Boys are not allowed to play the game. And it's just this cycle that repeats itself, and I need to sip of my coffee because it's Saturday at 7 a.m. and I have a gym membership training soon, and I also need to cook breakfast. And as you can tell, it's been a long week. If you've kept up with me this far, thank you so much for listening and keeping up with my speed, because I normally don't go this fast, I don't think. Apologize for my insanity. I'm glad to be back. I'm so sorry I haven't posted, but like I said, my life was crazy, so I like physically could not hop on and film. Like, my brain was so scattered. That being said, I think that's where I want to end my rant. I think I've kind of said everything I wanted to get off my chest. Amelia, like I said, her video, incredible. And God bless her sweet boyfriend. And whoever goes after him, I hope you find peace, and I hope you do broaden your horizon. Where am I going? I don't even know. I hope you broaden your thinking, because absolutely correct. Games don't have a gender. There are girls who play COD. There are girls who play World of Warcraft. There are girls who play Red Dead Redemption. There are girls who play all kinds of games that boys also play. And it's okay. Relax. And game companies need to understand that all kinds of people are going to touch their game. And it's important to not cater to one single audience, because then it can make people feel alienated and left out. I hope I said alienated in the right context. If I didn't, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's on the move. I think change is coming, and I'm happy to see it because we've needed it, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you kept up with this entire video at the speed I talked, you are awesome. Here, have a cookie. If you're new and this is your first video, I'm so sorry. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this did kind of pick your brain a little bit. If you haven't heard of this kind of way of thinking and ideas and such, I'm really big on like deep thoughts and, you know, expanding my consciousness and, you know, thinking deeper. I'm trying to understand people better. I'm trying to understand the world better. I'm trying to help make this world a better place. And one person, it sometimes seems that like, oh, that'll never happen because I'm just one person. But hey, if only one person watches this video and they get something out of it that's positive to the world, then that's great. But yeah, please go watch Amelia's video. I know I've said that a million times, but I mean, I'm repeating it because I mean it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!